Lovely, lovely. So you can see me all right. So, right, we're going to do the seat of compassion, which is just lovely. It's all about opening the heart and lungs again, because we need that at the minute, don't we? So we'll warm up first. So let's do some breaths. So let's just do the usual skiing. So we're going to breathe in, and then really sigh all that tension away. Scream like a banshee. Do whatever you want. Let it out. Lovely. And then take your legs wide, squat down, breathe in, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then again, up, breathe in, and then breathe out. Squeeze those shoulder blades, open the chest, open the heart, breathe in, and breathe out. And again, in, and out. Hold that position. And bring the hands together and the forearms, and then out. In. Breathe in as you bring them back, and breathe out. Breathe in as we go up, and out as we come down. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Bring the arms in, and out. And again, in, and out. Breathe in, bring the arms down, walk the feet in, about shoulder width. We're going to just bend and stretch, bend, stretch. A nice diagonal to start with, reaching across, and then we're going to take it up to the ceiling. Feel that lovely stretch and release in your side, and then take it down towards your knees. And then start to bring the hands over to the knees. Keep your toes pointing forward. And as you come across, you should feel that stretch in your inner thigh. If you can stay there, if not, if you want to just take it a little bit lower, you can, or you can stop there. So if you want to take it lower, take your hand down to the floor. And if you want to, you can bring the opposite arm up towards the ceiling. So you get that lovely twist. Lovely. And then start to come up towards the knees again. And then pushing across. Oh, it's so lovely to move because I've been sat all day as well. And then arm comes up, walk your feet in. We're just going to turn around to that direction, and we're going to just breathe in as I come forward, back heel comes off. And then we breathe out, we bring the back heel down, we bring the front toes up as we bring the arms back. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Heel comes off, toes come off. Heels come off, toes come off. Heel off, toe off. Now I'm going to keep going, but we're going to this time keep the back heel down and bend the front knee so you get a lovely stretch in the calf. So breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Lovely. Turn around the other way. So start off by back heel comes up, toes come off the floor. Breathe in and out. And then we keep the back heel down, get that stretch, toes come off. Keep the back heel down, and toes at the front come off. Breathe in, feel that stretch in the calf. Breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. And then we're just going to twist just to warm the back up. So start with a small twist. Just allow your arms to really relax. So they give yourselves a little slap on the back. Wake the kidneys up. And then let's make it deep. Take your legs a little bit wider apart and take the back heel off. So you're just taking that a little bit deeper. Lovely, and then we're just going to take that twist a little bit higher up. And then up towards the chest. And then up to the throat, a bit higher. And then eyebrows. Get that neck and upper back in. And then start to just bring it up and around. And then we'll just take the legs wide. We're going to do that lovely figure of 8. So you can keep it high, or you can take it low. Do whatever you want. Just move wherever you feel you need to go. Lovely, and then we're just going to turn this direction. We're going to come down into our runner. So we come down with the back leg kneeling. First of all at 90. So we're going to just have that knee at 90 degrees, this knee at 90. But we're going to tuck the tailbone under. So tuck the tailbone under, and as you do that, you should feel a stretch on the front of this thigh, the hip flexors. Now you can keep that there if you want to. Try and imagine a golden rope lifting and lengthening as you tuck your tailbone under, so you feel that stretch. And just hold that. If that's enough for you, that's great. There's Mabel. If that's enough for you, that's great. If you want to take it a bit further back, stretch it a bit more. Take that back leg as far back as is comfy for you. And then hands on that knee. And just hold that position. And again, imagine that rope lifting and lengthening, just to get that stretch in your iliopsoas and your hip flexors. Lovely. And then we're going to swap. So we bring the back leg, swap legs, start off at 90 degrees. Tuck your tailbone under. Imagine that golden rope lifting and lengthening. Try and relax your shoulders. And you might be tight on one side or the other. I know that I am. I feel like I need to stretch that a little bit more. So I'm going to take that back a bit more. Hands on the knee. Relax the shoulders, but imagine that rope lifting and lengthening. Lovely, and then just bring that knee back. Take your feet on the floor, bend your knees, tuck your chin in, and slowly roll up. Nice and slowly. Lovely. Right, let's get ourselves in that lovely Tadasana. Our mountain pose. So, 10 foot in, pivot on the ball of the foot, knees nice and soft. And lift your pelvic floor gently. Draw your lower tummy in. And then lift the sternum slightly as if you're lifting your ribs away from the pelvis. Just slightly. And then lift the shoulders up, back and down. So breathe in and breathe out as you let them relax down. And again, breathe in and out. Lovely. Tuck that tailbone under, breathe in and out. Lovely. So park that pelvis, bottoms tucked in. Tuck the chin in slightly, lengthen the back of the neck. And then imagine that golden rope lifting and lengthening. So feel yourself growing tall, but at the same time, visualize those roots growing deep into the earth, really growing wide, deep. And if you feel happy, shut your eyes. Shut your eyes and take your awareness down to your feet. Really feel your feet on the earth. And we're just going to gently start rocking forwards and back, just to find your centre of gravity. And then left to right. And then come back to what you think is your centre, and then clockwise. forwards to the right, back and left. Gently transferring your weight. And then clockwise, anti-clockwise, sorry. Just trying to find your centre of gravity. And then coming back to what you think is your centre. Keeping your eyes shut, take your awareness down to the earth, down to those roots. And imagine the roots absorbing all the energy from the earth, like a golden light. As you breathe in, I want you to visualise breathing that golden light all the way up those roots, up into your legs, up towards the heart. And on the out breath, breathe that golden light out from the heart through the crown of the head and into the sky. And then reverse, breathe that golden light all the way up from the sky. Feel it coming down through the crown of the head into the heart. And then breathe that light down the legs and into the earth. And continue to breathe like that. Aligning the heavens with the earth. Bringing that golden light all the way up the legs to the heart as you breathe in. Breathe it out through the crown of the head. And then again, breathing in through the crown of the head, down to the heart. And each time you breathe that light into the heart centre, visualise that heart centre like a cup spilling over. And that golden light spreading down to every cell in the body, to the fingers, the toes. Filling the body with that energy, that immunity, that vitality and health. Finding that peace, that stillness in your heart centre. And then softly open your eyes, and you're just going to take a nice deep breath in and bring the arms up above the head, palms together to Namaste, and then down towards the sternum. Thumbs on the sternum, elbows out. We're going to do the chair of the heart, but with the lotus flower. So bring your hands slightly forward, and we're going to just place the little fingers and thumbs together, but the other fingers up now into a lotus flower. And then we shut it again. So we're going to bring that towards the head. Now, if you've got blood pressure problems or your arms ache, you can work from here to here. If you're all right, then you come from here to here. So what we're going to do is place the hands on the head. We're going to bend the knees. Now, as you bend the knees, really make sure you tuck the tailbone under. So we bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, and the arms lengthen, opening the chest and the heart. And we open that lotus flower out. Just fold a bit. And we bring it down and we straighten the knees. So we bend the knees, the hands come up, opening the flower, stretching up as we breathe in, and we breathe out as the hands come down, shutting the flower. Breathe in, bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, and breathe out. And again, breathing in, opening the chest, the lungs, and breathe out. And if you want to bring a visualization in, imagine as you breathe in and open that flower, that you get golden light shooting down through the flower, down through the crown of the head and into the body. Again, filling the body with that lovely vitality and immunity. Breathing it in and out. Lovely. And then the arms come slowly down by the sides, and we take the legs as wide as is comfy for you. And then take your hands behind your back, just linking them behind your back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into the charity posture. So we turn that foot to 90 degrees, we adjust the back heel to 45, and then we turn to face that direction. So if you want to adjust the back heel, and then from that position, we're just going to lift the sternum slightly. And I want you to imagine a light coming down from the sky, coming down into the heart centre, that golden light again. Lifting the sternum, leaning back slightly, softening the back knee. And then we hinge forward from the hips. And then we bend the knee slightly, we take the head down, we tuck the chin in, and we roll up. This really works your core, so really keep your balance by tightening everything. Lift the sternum again, leaning back slightly, and then hinging from the hips, and then softening the knees if you need to. Chin tucks in and we roll up. Lifting the sternum, and forwards again. Let's bring the breath in. We breathe in as we roll up. We breathe out as we go down. Breathing in, lifting that sternum, feeling that heart being filled with that light. Breathing out as we come down. And then we take the hands down to the start, to the floor. We bring the back foot down. And we bring the hands up. Then we take the hands down. We come back up again. We bring the back knee in towards the head and we extend the leg out into crane. Really relax the head and the neck. And breathe. And then the back knee comes down, the back leg comes down into kneeling, into the runner again. And we bring the hands up. The hand comes up over the head. And then we breathe in. And then we breathe out. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And again, breathe in and out. Imagine as you breathe in, you're opening that heart. And then as you're breathing out, you're spreading that compassion out to everybody. Lovely. And then breathe in as you bring the hand back. Tuck the back toes under and push yourselves up again. Bend that front knee and slowly bring your hands behind your back as you roll up again. Just finish off, we lift the chest again. We come down, bend the knee, tuck the chin in and slowly roll up. Lift the sternum, breathing in, feeling that heart centre filling with that energy and light. Breathing out and breathing in. If we now turn the other way, we go the other way. So adjusting that heel, that foot to 90 degrees, the back heel to 45. We turn to face the other direction, adjust the back heel. We lift the sternum slightly, soften the back knee. Feel that light flooding the heart centre as you breathe in. Breathe out as we go down. Bending the knee, tuck the chin in and roll up. Lift the sternum, soften that back knee. Feel that light entering the heart centre, breathing out as we go down. Tuck the chin in and roll up. Breathing in. And breathing out. Breathing in, lifting the sternum. And breathing out, leading with the heart. Soften the knee, head goes down. Breathe in. Coming down towards the floor, hands come forwards. Bring the back knee in to meet the head. Extend the supporting leg and the back leg out into your crane. Relax your head and neck. And breathe. Really relax the head and neck. Give it a little wiggle. Make sure you're not holding onto any tension. Take that back leg down into your runner. And the hands come up. Palms facing forward. Breathe in. Imagine you're drawing a rainbow. As your arm comes over your head. Breathe in. Squeeze, open the heart. Breathe out. Share that compassion out for everybody. Breathe in. And out. And again, breathe in. And out. Lovely. Breathe in as the arm comes over. Tuck the back toes under. Push yourself up. Bend the front knee. Hands behind the back. Tuck the chin in and slowly roll up again. Bend the back knee, lift that sternum and breathe out. Bend the front knee, tuck the chin in and roll up. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. And out. Stay down there and just take your feet forwards, come down into a forward fold and relax your head, relax your neck into that lovely forward fold and just breathe. Just let go of everything. So breathe in through your nose, with your ribcage expanding out. And then as you breathe out, sigh that tension away. And do a few breaths there. Lovely. Bend the knees and slowly bring the arms above your head as you come up. Clasp your fingers together. We're going to do a big circle round the knees and up. And then again, but this time hip level and up. And then again, this time but belly button level and up. Now heart level. Now throat level. Now eyebrow level. And now crown. Lovely. Keep the hands up, lock the feet in till the hips width apart. And then tuck the tailbone under and just undo the hands. And shut your eyes if you're happy to, but just allow the palms of the hands to face the ceiling. And imagine the sun above your head. Feel the sun, the heat on your hands. And slowly turn the palms towards your head. And slowly push the hands down to the crown of the head, feeling that energy, that heat from the sun coming down through the crown of the head. You're bringing like a golden shower, a cloak, down over the face, the mouth, down to the throat, the chest. When you get to the heart, just gently massage the area a little bit and then slowly down, feeling that cloak of golden light coming down into the pelvis, down to the sides of the legs. And then just shut your eyes for a few seconds and just reflect on how you feel now. Really relax the shoulders. And then softly open the eyes, lovely. Okay, so we're just going to you just move your mats that way. You're going to a lovely heart opening position now called the mast. Now if you've got tight hips, you have stretched your hips out, but we can adapt this. So if you can come down into high kneeling. What we're going to do first of all, I'll show you the first level, is we take that leg back, whichever leg you want to. Okay, and you can take it as far back as you want, but try and keep the tailbone tucked under. You take that leg back, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the hands here on the front side. And then what we do is we lift this arm up and over, and we bring it round to the back leg. Lovely. So we're opening this chest up here. And then we bring the arm back up again as we breathe in and bring it back down again. Lovely. And again, breathe in. As the arm comes up, breathe out as you take it behind onto the back of the leg. Opening the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then again, breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to take that, if you want to stay at that level, remember it depends how stiff your hip is. Again, if you can only take it back a little bit, that's absolutely fine. If you want to extend this a bit further, then you can take it right back so that you are actually on the floor. Yes, so you're balancing on this front leg. Can you see me there? I'm going to turn my mat to the side so that you can see it a little bit on the side. So I've taken that leg right back in this position. Really make sure as you sit up here that you try and tuck your tailbone under so you're not straining your back as much. Hands on the front side. So breathe in as the arm comes up and out as it comes behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold and breathe. And then breathe in as you bring the arm up and out as you bring it down. Lovely. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Opening that position, squeeze the shoulder blades, opening the heart. Lovely. Smile, breathe in and out. Lovely. And you're going to bring that leg in, and we're just going to rock back into child pose to stretch the back counter pose the other way. So your forehead can come on the floor or on the forearms or a yoga block, whatever feels right, and your arms can be out in front of you or by your sides. But just feel that lovely release in your back, in your child pose, forehead on the floor, really grounded, really calm. And if you ever feel a bit frazzled, get into your child pose. It's so calming. And just breathe. Breathe the energy from the earth, from Mother Earth. And sigh all your tension out into the earth. Let hair absorb it all. And then hands keep under the shoulders, tuck the chin in, and we're going to slowly roll up. And we're going to do the other way, so coming up into high knee leg. I'm going to take the other leg back. Again, you can either have it just here, or we can go face the side so you can show us. We can either go here, or we can take it right down. Tucking that tailbone under, hands on the front thigh. We breathe in as the arm comes up, and out as it comes round. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, smile, breathe, and then breathe in as the arm comes up and out as it comes back. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze the shoulder blades and hold. Breathe in as the arm comes up and out as it goes down. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring that leg forwards and come down into child pose and just relax there. Just to stretch the back out the other way. Simon. Okay, tuck your chin in, hands under your shoulders, push up, and slowly come up into high. We're going to go into the camel now, just to extend that a little bit more, because again, it's all about opening the chest and the heart. So, turn the other way, or facing the front, whatever's comfy for you. But I'm going to turn to the side to show you, because with this, again, we've got different levels. So we're going to tuck your tailbone under, and we're going to just breathe in as we bring the right arm up. Breathe out as you take it behind your back, just either to the lower bottom, the mid-thigh, whatever feels right for you. And then the other arm comes up, breathe in, and breathe out as you take that behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, you're opening up the chest. But try and keep the chin tucked in so you're not straining the neck. And breathe. Opening that heart. Again, imagine the light streaming down from the sky, filling the heart centre. With that compassion, that love, that joy. And then breathe in, the arm comes up and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Come down into your child pose again. And breathe, let go. Take your hands under your shoulder, tuck your chin in, and slowly roll up, coming up into your high knee leg. You can stay at that level that we've just done. If you want to now, you can tuck your toes under, so your heels are up. Tuck your tailbone under. Breathe in as the arm comes up. Breathe out as you take it to your heel. If you don't want to do that, just take it a little bit lower onto your thigh. And then the other one, breathing in and bring it down to your heel. Opening that chest, tuck your chin in. And breathe. Keep looking forward slightly so you're not straining your neck. If you want to let your head go back, if it's comfy for you, you can. If not, tuck your chin in. But again, imagine that light streaming down through the heart. And then breathe in as the arm comes up. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Toes come down and rock back into your child pose. Really let go. Now just come down into your crocodile, your Makarasana, just for a few minutes, because that's quite powerful what we've just done. So getting onto your tummies and really open your legs as far as is comfy for you, allowing the inner heels to rest on the floor if you're comfy. And then you can either link your fingers together, place your forehead on your hands, relax your shoulders. If you're not comfy like that, then make a diamond shape with your finger and your thumb. So place them on the floor above your head and turn your head to one side. But just really let yourself go into the air. Makarasana. I'm just going to come up and talk to you about it. Makarasana is really calming and cooling. So just relax in that lovely Makarasana. Just take your awareness to your belly. And as you breathe in, feel your belly expanding into the ground. And as you breathe out, I want you to sigh all of your cares, your worries, your stress. Just let it all out. Let Mother Earth absorb it all. And as you breathe in through the nose again, breathe that lovely calming energy from the air. As you breathe out, just sigh all your cares away. Just keep doing that, focusing on the belly, expanding into the air as you breathe in, and relaxing as you breathe out. And then very, very slowly bring your legs back together. Place your hands under your shoulders and push yourselves up into all fours. And then rock back into your child pose again just for a few seconds. Take your hands under your shoulders, tuck your chin in and slowly roll up. And then if you want to get yourselves ready for relaxation, so get yourselves laid down with your blankets, your pillows, put a bolster under your legs to support them and just relax. I'll be back in a second. Just let yourselves lay out, cover yourselves up, bolster under your knees or your lower legs on a chair, just to support your lower back. Let yourselves go. Lovely. So into that lovely Savasana, remember that corpse pose position. So you should have your legs slightly apart and your legs rolled out, hands away from the sides slightly with your palms facing up. And just let go. Shut your eyes and take your awareness to your breath. We're breathing in through your nose and sighing any tension away through your nose or your mouth. Take your awareness to your lower belly. As you breathe in, allow your lower belly to rise. And as you breathe out, feel it lower and fall. Again, breathing in, feeling that lower belly rise on the in-breath and relax down on the out-breath. And in each out-breath, feel the body becoming heavier and heavier. With the whole body melting into your mat. Just being aware of that lovely cooling breath entering the nostrils as the belly rises, and the warm breath leaving the mouth as the body sinks down. Let's do some beautiful deep yogic breaths, which are so good for our chests and our lungs, using the whole of the lung, filling the lung up from the bottom to the top. So first of all, just focusing on the lower belly. As you breathe in, feel the belly rise. As you breathe out, feel it lower, filling the bottom of the lungs. Next time as you breathe in, take your awareness a little bit higher up to the rib cage, the lower rib cage. As you breathe in, feel that lower rib cage expanding outwards. Front, the back, north, south, east, west. The ribs opening up, allowing the oxygen to fill the base of the lungs. Next time you breathe, take your awareness higher up to the chest. So when you breathe in, feel the chest lift. Feel it lower on the out breath. And then next time you breathe in, take your awareness to the collarbones. And as you breathe in, the collarbones lift. And as you breathe out, feel them lower and sink down. And then put that all together. So we're going to fill the lungs up from the bottom to the top. So as you breathe in through the nose, feel the lungs, the belly rise first. Then the ribcage expand. Then the chest lift and then the collarbone. Then as you breathe out, feel it sinking down the back from the top to the bottom. Slowly sinking down as the breath leaves the body. And then again, breathing in, the belly lifts, the rib expands. The chest lifts, the collarbone lifts, and as you breathe out, the whole of the body sinks down the back, melts back down into the mat. And again, keep going with that beautiful deep yogic breath, feeling that rise of the body on the in-breath and the sinking down on the out-breath. Be aware of the subtle movements of the back as you breathe in, the spine gently extends, and as you breathe out, it sinks down and flexes. Like the wave of the sea. And just be aware at the end of the out-breath, that just point of stillness and peace before we breathe in again, where there's no movement or breath. A split second of peace and stillness. And give gratitude for that peace, that stillness, and just remember that wherever you are, whatever's going on around you, you can find it by just focusing on the breath. And then take your awareness now down towards your toes, just breathing normally. Take your awareness to your heels. And just roll your feet in and out, pivoting on the heels. Allowing the feet to roll in and roll out. And coordinate that breath, your breath with that movement. So breathe in as the feet roll in, breathe out as they roll out. Breathing in as your legs roll in, and breathing out as the legs roll out. Allowing the legs to really give and relax on the out breath. And gently roll in on the in breath, pivoting on the heels. And then take your awareness, keep the legs going, but take your awareness to the arms. And as you breathe in, allow the arms to roll in. As you breathe out, allow the arms to roll out. Coordinating the arms and the legs together. Breathing in as the arms and legs roll in, and out as they roll out. Waves of peace, like the waves in the sea. Allowing the body to contract on the in-breath and relax on the out-breath. And then next time as you breathe in, allow the head to roll to the right, and as you breathe out, the head to gently roll to the left, keeping the arms and legs going. Just a gentle movement of the head, not too much. Breathing in as the arms and legs roll out, the head to the right, breathing out, arms and legs out, head to the left. balancing the right and the left hemispheres of the brain with the body, stimulating that lovely vagus nerve, switching on that parasympathetic nervous system, desensitizing all of that nervous system, reducing stress, calming. And then gently allow the head to rest back into the middle as the arms and legs continue to roll in and out with the breath. And then allow the arms as they roll out to stay with the palms turning up and rest in stillness as the legs continue to roll in and out. And then finally, as the legs roll out, allow them to roll out and relax there in stillness. Now, as you rest in that stillness, take your awareness to your feet and imagine a beautiful golden light hovering over your toes. And as you breathe in, breathe that beautiful golden light all the way up the legs towards the pelvis, the hips. Breathe it all the way up, filling the legs with that light and energy. And breathe it out and down the legs and out the toes, allowing the legs to sink down. And then feel that golden light hovering over the tailbone. And as you breathe in, draw that pure golden light all the way up the spine, up to the neck. And then breathe it down as the back sinks down and melts into the mat. And feel that golden light hovering over the belly button. And as you breathe it in, draw it into the belly and the small of the back, flooding those areas with that light, immunity, energy. And breathe it out the belly button as the back sinks down. And feel that golden light hovering over the heart. And as you breathe in, draw that light into the heart, the lungs, the chest, flooding them with that immunity, that vitality. And breathe out as your back sinks down. And feel that light hovering over the fingers. And breathe that light all the way up into the arms, the shoulders, filling the arms with that light and energy. And breathe it down the arms and out the fingers as the body sinks down. And then finally feel it hovering over the crown of the head. And breathe the light in through the crown of the head into the face, the back of the head, the neck, the throat. And then breathe it out as the back, the neck, the shoulders sink down. And just relax in that beautiful peace, that stillness, being bathed by that golden light, that immunity. And just affirm to yourselves, I'm at peace, I have strength, great health, great immunity. And then just gently start to bring yourselves back into the room. Imagine the sun hovering over the crown of the head. And feel that lovely light coming from the sun, flooding through the crown of the head, flooding the whole body with that light and energy. Feel that warmth spreading down all the way down to your fingers, your toes, and just gently start to move. Just move as your body wants to. Wiggle your arms, your legs, hug your knees into your chest. Yawn, stretch. Oh. And then when you're ready, bend your knees up and gently roll over onto your right side and tuck your chins down just to keep that parasympathetic nervous system switched on. Just enjoy the last few seconds. Laid on your side. When you're ready, only when you're ready, gently push yourselves up into sitting. Start to rub your hands together. And then place your hands over your eyes and just massage your head. Tap your head with your fingers like raindrops. Massage your scalp. Pull on your ears, massage your ears all the way down from the top to the bottom. Really pull on your earlobes to ground you and bring you round. And then place your hands over your eyes and open your eyes into that lovely darkness. And slowly slide your fingers down, opening them gradually. Breathe in as you bring your hands up, breathe out, and again. Breathe in, and out, and in, and out. One more time, breathe in. Hands to namaste, and namaste, ladies, thank you. I'm going to come and have a little chat with you.